This next pop-up is based on T-Rex and really does make a lovely car. I think most of us sort of seem to take to dinosaurs, especially young children and older children and adults. It's one of those universally popular things. Now this is a pop-up of two halves. We have the top jaw and the lower jaw here with some lovely big teeth on it, and that goes down onto our backing sheet. So the first thing you need to do is obviously print out these two sheets, and then your next task is to cut out the two sections here. And I'm now going to show you how we fold this and place it down on the backing sheet. With the jaws cut out, you're now ready to score them and to construct the final shape. So what I'm going to do now is put in my first score line, and if you look here, we've got a natural V there and a point at the end back there where it folds. So that's my first one. That's going to be the center line that folds down. And you'll also notice there's very light guidelines for the tabs. So what I'd like to do now is just go round and just very quickly score those two tabs at the back there, and there's two at the jaw here. Now though the jaw's rounded, these tabs are actually straight, and you will have to do those in a straight line, but because of the way that it's made and it pulls together, it will actually look quite good and quite rounded. With that done, the next job now is just to fold this. As you can see here, that's my center line, and then these tabs fold in. That's one, there's the other one. Again, nice and crisp. It just helps to make for a better pop-up. And then we've got these two tabs here. As I said, they're on a straight line, but they'll help give the illusion of a curved mouth, so we fold those. Okay, next comes the gluing, and I'm just going to push those two flaps down, near out of the way. Our first task is to glue these two. I would actually move those down, and as ever, use a good glue on these, especially this other one, the smaller one of the two here. That's really as big as it could get to fit there nicely, and it's got quite a bit of strain on it. So the next part now, if you can fold those two in, we're going to just fold this in half, keeping those halves together, as you can see there in the teeth, and then press down, and we create our jaw there. And you can see as it opens up now, it becomes quite rounded. You can see as we open it up, it becomes a lot more rounded. Now I'll go on and do exactly the same thing for the second one here. Just fold those tabs, glue them, and then fold those two tabs in as well. I've put all the crease lines in, I've folded my tabs, I've got the two tabs here, and again, just to show you, because it's a nice opportunity to put those two down, line up the head there, push the jaw down, and then glue those tabs. They do need to have a good quality glue. If I can show you on the inside there, they are quite small, but once stuck, and if you've done properly, that should have been more than enough to hold it together. And again, as with the top part, as it opens up now, we get this lovely bow because of the way that we've created that. It just makes the jaw look a little bit more lifelike. Right, with these two done now, we're ready to stick our dinosaur together and to get him to roar into life. And so for this next part, we're going to need the background paper. With the background printed out, we're ready to now fold the paper. And I've noticed that when you print these out, that the center line isn't always in the right place. So we could just go ahead now and fold this in half, but it might just be a couple of millimeters off from there. So what I'm suggesting you do is that you just put your own center line in and work exactly in the center of this triangle here, which forms the mouth for T-Rex here. That way we know the card is going to fold in the area that we want it, and if it's not quite right size wise, or it doesn't quite perfectly match up, then we can always trim it down to size. But it will make our life much easier when it comes to actually getting the jaws in all the right position, as you can see. As ever, a good tight fold in there, open it up, and we're ready to stick the jaws on. I'm going to start by putting the top jaw on, and we'll notice there's a little black line here. You'll just see it above the red. That's the point at which the top of the jaw needs to fit. And if I can just show you like this by hand now, that's the effect we're trying to get, is the top of the head opening up and covering the jaw like that. Which means if we hold this down, it kind of goes something like this from the side. But when it's open, that line pulls over. It takes a little bit of fiddling about to get it right. So the first thing I've got to do now is just glue these two tabs here, and then we're ready to have a go at putting the jaw down. So when it comes to lining up the jaw here, as I said, we can either put it down here and hope that it goes in the right position, but let's just show you how we do this. The little black dot is there. We need to just get that line sitting there, and this part of the jaw just covering that side over there. And when that's in, and if I just push that down, that should show me roughly where the line is. Can you see that the jaw's sitting there and on that point there? So I can now fold this and push the paper over, and it'll join up perfectly on the other side as well. So let's just put that over there like so, rub it down, and as I open up, we get our T-Rex chomping at the bit. Now when this is folded, it did come a little bit close to the edge there, so you could move it down if your background has got a little bit of bleed, or if you want to keep that in, it's fine. But if that is the case, don't be afraid just to move this down a little bit. It'll still work perfectly for you. We can see he's looking great now, but the tricky bit is getting the second jaw in, because now we've got the top one in, we've got to insert his lower jaw. With the top jaw in, what we can do is line up, fold this in half, and line up with the lower part obviously just touching the crease there, and we can see these teeth here at the back just touching that side of the jaw there. It's a little bit tricky to see, but if I hold that up, can you see now that that jaw is just hitting there, and that part is in there, and we've just covered the red line. Fold it in half, and as we come over and fold this again and rub down, as you open up, just tease those lower teeth in there. We'll also get the jaw sitting a little bit lower down as well. And here's our T-Rex, and what a fantastic card he makes. I think every child that opens this card will be delighted with what they find